Hi everyone, this is SonicAdvBattle here, and I am going to do a sprite tutorial on how to make a Sonic sprite movie. This person called SonicFanJamie, he's only 8 or 9 years old, I don't know, and he wants me to make a sprite video for him explaining how to make a sprite movie, so that's why I'm doing this tutorial, and I'll be going it step by step, so you understand it more. I don't know what the word is, but anyways, let's get it on. Okay, the first thing you have to do is type in Sonic Sprites on Google and click on the first link in the page you see on the screen, which is called Sonic Sprites Mystical Forest Zone, and here you'll find basically all the sprites you'll ever wanted, and for me I normally go to the main ones because they're more original and much easier to use for me, to be honest. The others are just way more complicated. And other people have even made fan characters, which is quite interesting. So yeah, anyways, you click on the main section for starters, and and this is a page on the basic sprites like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, Cream, Dr. Eggman, etc. And this, for me, I'm going with the Sonic sprites, but if you want, you can check out all the sprites like Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Amy, Rouge, Cream, Big, etc. So most people would likely to use a Sonic, Shadow, Silver as the main characters in their Sonic Sprite, Shadow and Silver sprite show. But for me, I'm sticking with Sonic for now in this tutorial because he seems pretty basic to use. So yeah, but anyways, okay, once you clicked on the sprite you want, which, for example, SonicAdvBattle or any other Sonic sprite you want, just click on the image, the image sprite, and this will come up with the sprite sheet as shown on the screen right here. And this is basically the Sonic Advanced one, just because it's more original to me. But may I also remind you, before you use the sprites, please also give credit to the people who made them, because really they deserve a lot of credit for making the sprites in the first place. So yeah. Anyways, as soon as you've saved the sprites, then you go to typed in on Google Spiconia, and as soon as you searched it, you click on the first link as shown right here on the first page, and once you clicked this link, this Spiconia's page will pop up, and click on download from Cinet.com. And as soon as you download the package installer, then you gotta install it, obviously. So as soon as you install it, yeah, I'll explain it a bit more detail, but right now I'm sticking with the sprites. I'll explain Spiconia a bit later on, so yeah. Okay, once you've done that, you go on to Google Images and type in garden. Well, basically I'm sticking with garden for now because it's a suitable environment for the sprites. It's for a tutorial. But if you want to use any other backgrounds, then you're more than welcome to do so. And as soon as you save you pretty much have to save a background in order to use sprites. But for me, I'm sticking with garden for now, so yeah. As soon as you've saved it, then you open your Sonic sprites. As you can see, I've saved Sonic Advance here, and you can pretty much select any sprite you want to use. So like for example, Sonic's normal idol, him wondering what's in the sky, his exclamation mark above his head, or spin dash, or him on a skateboard, etc. And then once you've done that, you have to select it, and may also suggest that you don't leave any spaces, otherwise you'll never get the whole sprite in. So yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do. What am I supposed to say again? Oh yeah, once you've done that, then open up your sprite background, and then you copy and paste the Sonic sprite right here. And as you can see, the Sonic sprite is not really well, it's basically the how do I put this? Oh yeah, the color background is on top of. Oh god, sorry for this, people. The color background that's under Sonic is a well, basically it's not really what you wanted, is it? So here's a simple way to do this. You click select, and then you click on transparent section, and then it's gone, free as a bird. But if you are using the Windows XP or Vista, because as you can see I'm using Windows 7 right here, so yeah, this is just basically for Windows 7 users. But if you want to find out how to use it in an XP or Vista version, then you have to view 12 Games Tran 21's sprite tutorial, because hers is pretty basic as mine as well. She's done a pretty good job and all that, so yeah. Mine may not be as professional as her, but I'm just doing this for a person who doesn't know how to make sprite videos and so on, so yeah. Okay, next thing you have to do is well, basically open up Spiconia, and if you're unregistered, you have to go to select help, and normally it would say register Spiconia, but since I'm already registered, this doesn't really appear in the help section. But if it does appear, then you have to register for Spiconia. You need to give them your name and email address, and then they'll send the confirmation email to you, and you have to well, basically do what they tell you to do. But once you've done that and you're registered with Spiconia, the unregistered link will disappear, and once you're registered, you do this. You can type anything you like whatsoever, but since I'm doing a sprite tutorial, I decided to do a Sonic voice and type in what Sonic says. He's gonna say in the end what's happened in this tutorial and so on, and yeah, that's basically it. Okay, once you've done that, you open up Windows Movie Maker. Since people are familiar with this version of Movie Maker, I'm going to use this, because Windows Live Movie Maker is really complicated to use for some people, and but if you want me to upload a version of Windows Live Movie Maker of how to make Sonic sprite videos, then please feel free to ask me. But you open up Windows Movie Maker, that's the one I'm using right now, and this is the basic part, I think. Once you open up Windows Movie Maker, you can import your pictures from where you saved your pictures in well, where you saved your pictures, obviously, like documents, music, videos. It can be anywhere, obviously, but I normally save it in the pictures section, so I'm going to import it into pictures from my picture section, and then you select the picture you want to use for your sprite video, and there it is. It's imported. So yeah, and then you can drag it in the timeline or the storyboard or whatever you're using right now, but I'm using timeline right now in the bottom section here, and yeah, you can drag the picture into the timeline and it's ready to go for a project. Alright, once you've done that, you have to save your voice, because, well, if you're gonna make a sprite video, then we can't just watch pictures without any voices, shall we? Yeah, so when you done typing in what your character wants to say, you click File, Save as WAV file, or you can click F9, but I normally stick with the option here. And then once that's done, you save it to any destination you want it to be. But if you want to save it to a different destination, then all you gotta do is click the dotted line right here, where the circle is, and then yeah, then you save it to wherever you want it to be. Okay, once that's done, you import your voice, this Spiconia voice. In this case, you want to import audio or music into Windows Movie Maker. But click where the circle is highlighted, which is import audio or music, and then import your Spiconia voice on which destination you saved it. I saved it in my documents, or documents to be more precise, because in Windows XP it's normally called My Documents, but in Windows 7's case it's called Documents, just Documents. But anyways, once you selected your voice, you click Import, and then it'll appear on the collection right there, nearby the picture I suppose. And once that's done, then you import it into the timeline. Simple. And let me also give you a tip here. Sometimes the audio can be bigger than the actual picture length, so what you want to do is make the picture length more bigger so it can fit in time for the audio. So make sure that the picture is the same length as the audio, Spiconia voice in this case, and then you drag. There we go. Simple. And then you have your very own sprite movie. But if you want to, you can add more pictures and more Spiconia voices if you want to make it more. If you want to make an episode, you have to. It has to be at least 2 minutes or 3 minutes long. But if it's less than 2 minutes long, it's quite short in this case. So yeah. If you want to make an episode, you have to import more pictures and audio and such. Well, once you've saved your Windows Movie Maker project or movie, you then want to publish it on YouTube in order for everyone to see it. So what you want to do is select Upload, and then once you clicked on it, it will bring up this thing here. And if you want to, you can even upload HD videos in various formats. And yeah, once you go to the upload section, then you can select files from your computer. In this case, you want to select your video file, so you can upload your sprite video. So yeah, and just to finish off, I'm gonna show my own sprite movie. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope this tutorial has been helpful to you, and especially to the person who requested it in the first place, with this SonicFanJamie. I hope this tutorial is useful to you, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hi everyone. I hope you enjoyed my sprite tutorial. If this has been helpful to you, I'm happy to be of assistance. If you need any more information on spriting, please don't hesitate to ask me. Bye for now.